Good afternoon. I'm Marla Ellerman. I'm publisher of Mobile Marketing and Technology Online. We're here today at Transact 15 with Vin D'Agostino. He's Executive Vice President at Verifone, and he's been there for about 15 months. He comes from the financial side, so it's exciting to meet you, and thank you for spending some time with us.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So what's the biggest challenges for Verifone this year?
Well, our biggest challenges, I think, are listening and helping our clients. And our clients are really focused on just a couple of things, but they're of paramount importance, right? The first is security, right? It's almost a day that doesn't go by that you don't read about the dangers that come along with taking payments from fraud or cybercrime. And our clients want to be better protected against that. They want the ability to take payments without all the risk. Mm-hmm. The other thing is simplicity. I think that today the payment business has become really complicated for merchants. It used to be really easy. All you had to do was buy a device that took a credit card. Mm-hmm. But now you don't know about form factors. Is it NFC? Is it barcode? Right. Just so many new technologies. And they want to know that the investments that they're making have some sustainability, right? Mm-hmm. That you'll be able to use and change and grow with the changing technologies. And then I think the last thing is sort of core to any business, right? It's growth, right? Mm-hmm. They want to be able to leverage the investments that they're making in our products to do more.
Then tell us about commerce enablement and what that means to Verifone.
Sure. Well, it's one of the newer businesses in Verifone. I guess late last year we organized around 3 global businesses. We have our terminal business that you probably all know really, really well. We have a payments as a service business. It's our cloud business, right? And then you have the commerce enablement business, which is the business that I run. And this is all about, almost reimagining the terminal from a purpose-built payment device, but one that could be used to engage customers very, very differently, be it delivering targeted advertising to them, right? Be it, managing and accepting loyalty, managing and accepting coupons, right? Creating a very different experience in physical retailers. In fact, I think in a lot of ways I'm kind of in the experience business.
Oh, that's great. And so let's talk about innovation. The innovation that you're obviously bringing in your division. What's on the horizon?
Well, I think in Verifone, innovation is not a shiny objects business. Mm-hmm. Verifone innovation really is about a relentless focus on our clients. We're a client-first company. That's sort of our motto. And so it's really sort of thinking about them, trying to solve problems or positioning them to capture opportunity is sort of the heart of what innovation is here. The foundation of Verifone was innovation. We actually, 30 years ago, replaced that zip-zap machine with a digital way to accept credit cards. That device, while it's evolved, has largely stayed the same. It's been purpose-built, really meant to accept card payments. Mm-hmm. We're starting to think about that very, very differently now, right? And its ability, when you think about that device and the fact that it's in 27 million countertops where payment transactions happen, and it's cloud connected. If you start to think about that as a networked endpoint, right? Mm-hmm. You start to really think about lots of incredible things you can do, and those were some of the businesses and some of the products we talked about in commerce enablement earlier.
That's great. And at the show here, you announced the Cloud POS. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about that product and how that's going to fit in with the Verifone product line.
Sure. So mobility was something that we've been focusing a great deal on, right? Taking our solutions and enabling our merchants to get out from behind their counter, right? Cloud point of sale is the latest in our mobile line, and what it does is provides yet another tool for small businesses, mostly, to better manage their business, right? Yes, it will take a payment, but it will also do a lot more. It'll help you understand who your customers are. It'll help you engage your customers. It'll help you make offers to your customers to get them back in. It'll give you analytics on your business, so you know when you're selling product, what products are selling, what products are not selling, right? So it's a much more powerful tool that helps you do more than just take a payment. It actually helps you grow your business.
So this would be in their dashboard, so they could go ahead and do a deal of the day. They could actually drive business if they have large inventory, like I sell bagels. I've got a ton of bagels. I can push out a message to my client, to the people that are locally in the area, or my customer base. Is that what?
That's
and I can
exactly
do it myself.
Right. And you have all of those tools. And even more important, when you think about Verifone, not only are they our customers, but we have very important customers in the ISO channel, a lot of who are here today, right? And they were looking for more payment tools from Verifone, right? This is the things that their clients need, and they traditionally turn to Verifone for solutions for payments. And so it was really important we armed our key channel partners with the right products so they can bring them to the street.
Will there be an analytic tool in the back too, with being able to track inventory, or is it going to go that deep in the back office?
There are analytic tools already part of the suite. We will continue to invest in
Okay.
and create new capabilities. And we are even going to go down a path where we will enable others to create new capabilities on our platform.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So Verifone, year of the product.
We came up with some interesting branding. We've been at this game now for 2 years. We have a relatively new management team. It's our second year here. And we call it, our transformation of Verifone. The first year of transformation was largely about fixing the foundation, doing all the things so that you could build a solid baseline to propel from. This year is really about innovation. That's what the year of the product is about. Right? It goes back to that reimagining of a device, right?
Right.
You're thinking about that device and making it more than just a purpose-built device, making it a device that can actually engage a customer in a two-way dialogue. And so you'll see a lot of innovation around the terminal business. You see some of what we've already been rolling out this year as proof points, the mobile suite that we just sort of chatted about. Cloud Point of Sale is only one piece of it. We started the year by coming up with a whole new mobile payment terminal, right?
Right.
And we also have software that allows for card acceptance on basic mobile phones. And now we have a full point of sale suite. The second is around, what I call our cloud business, our payments as a service business. Here at this conference, where you've seen us really announce a new payments as a service product for small businesses to help make managing payments simpler, help make it safer. You've seen us announce more partnerships around what we're calling a secured commerce architecture. This is a product that we built to help make it easy for big and small merchants to quickly get to EMV and to help acquirers get their customers quickly to EMV in a way that's much cheaper, simplifying certifications. And you saw that client-first element in us with lots of partnerships announced with traditional players doing more with us, and for some people we're renewing relationships with. So, that's all part of the year of the product.
So EMV, tell me, how is that going? Is it going well with your customers? 50% of them have adopted it and have switched. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. I think EMV is going great guns. Really, EMV is something that's done in most places of the world, and we're really talking about the U.S. here. I think you have to think about EMV in a couple of buckets, right? You think about the big merchants, the tier one merchants, right? And I think we're estimating about 70% of them are EMV capable, and more moving to turn it on. The smaller tier merchants are beginning to move. It was one of the things that we saw last quarter, right? We thought they would lag a bit, but they're starting to move down a path and adopt that. And then, lastly, we see we have a big petroleum business too,
Right,
in that industry is starting to get mobilized. The liability shifts for that industry are a little later.
Right, because it's such a big,
so
it's
that's
investment.
So, it's been a really busy time for Verifone, both, arming them with the devices that can take these payments, simplifying their ability to turn it on, and be they large merchants or be they acquirer partners.
I have another question. I don't know if this falls underneath your area, but training. How do you guys offer any type of training with all the new products and services that you're rolling out? How do you power your clients and your customers? Is there any type of training? Do you go out? Is it online training? How do they learn about all of these new things and how to use them?
Sure. Well, it doesn't fall totally in my area, but it is something that we do take pretty serious. So one, we have very skilled client executives who spend lots of time, right, mostly with tier one retailers, explaining the capabilities of our devices and how to use them. I think for the smaller merchants, right, we go through channel partners, and so we have lots of forums where we engage our channel partners, and our channel partners really are the feet on the street to help small businesses utilize our technologies better.
Got it.
And more and more you'll see us starting to do things with web technologies, right? Especially in the mobile space. When we talked about our cloud POS, well, you'll be able to go online and understand how to use it, and
great.
understand whether it's the right tool for you and how to set it up, how to apply it. to your business.
That's great. Well, it sounds like it's an exciting time for Verifone.
It
and
is.
a whole new management team, which is great. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
I think it's just been, to your point, it's been a really exciting time, and for somebody like me to sort of help really put the finishing touches on our client focus, our strategically focus, our operating excellence, and turning all that into real product now that's getting on the street is it's pretty exciting. So
That's great.
I feel like we're just starting to roll.
That's great. Well, we're excited for you, and thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching.